Since it's the day of the disappointment, right? Between between the Lost Sword collab, I think it's only fair if we continue to further be disappointed by checking everyone's favorite treasure, which has been rated finally on the tier list. Santi B2 D. B for story, B for bossing, S for PvP. Now you might be thinking, okay, it's like fair ratings, right? What's the problem? What's going on? Well, the funny thing, if you check normal Santi, it's B, D, S, S. Her treasure got her a worse fucking rating in PvP. A worse rating. Let's check why. If they explain on the pros and cons and what they're recommending to build. I don't do PvP, so you guys, you know, do whatever you want for that. For PvE, she's useless. Like, she's useless. She's not the character you will almost ever use. I think some people were speaking about synergy with Naga and using her on Ultra, but that feels still quite niche, considering for Ultra you're gonna be running your best team every day, unless it's for a solo raid, which in that case, yeah, sure, why not? But feels still quite niche. Also, damn, Lavelle, she looks fine, bro. Lavelle got like all of the artists kind of going crazy. A lot of comics, a lot of fan art. Don't tell me, haven't seen anything. That said, we are not going to be checking the whole review. We're going to be checking the pros, cons, and the investment tips themselves. I already talked about this last time we were making videos on treasures. I wouldn't even recommend building Senti unless you really like her. Like, she's your waifu. It's a good background, but unless she's your waifu, it's a useless one. I would even say, like, it's as useless as the bait treasure or the poly treasure. If you care about PvP, she can be used. Yeah, sure, probably. But are you going to be using her? Like, I don't know. PvE-wise, it's useless. Like, I wouldn't recommend it at all. Good background, no, she's pretty cute. It's a pity. One of those B2 characters that I really like, that I was waiting for a treasure, and it ended up being kind of like pretty disappointing. Senti. The other ones that I'm waiting for, that I do hope have a better fate, are Novel. I really like her. Hope she gets a good one at some point. Are Dola, OG character, right? OG, one of our OG B2 CDR characters. Love her. One of the best dresses in the game from back in the day, right? Pretty good dress, pretty good dress. And then the other B2 that I do like a lot, that shift up. Kim loves her, so it's hard that they break her treasure, right? Ruby. Surely she doesn't get the bad one. But those three are B2s that I was waiting for. Senti already got bricked, so now we just wait for the other three. Dola, Novel, and Ruby. I don't think there's any other B2s day one, I'm speaking, like all characters that I'm waiting for treasure, because I don't care about the Pinel, I don't care about Juni, I don't care about fucking Signal. I don't even know what she does. OG8 could be a good one to get the treasure as well, honestly. No? OG8 is pretty cute. And we already know she has good assets. It's a matter of just showing them. No? Core 5 Signal going strong. Miss Marcy? I was talking more of old characters, but yeah, Miss Marcy, I would love a treasure as well. She is a good healer. Like, she's not the bad character. She's a great healer, but we don't run pure healers anymore. Almost never people have run pure healers. Nowadays even less, because there are good buffers that also heal, right? Why would you be bringing Marciana for heals when you can bring Nayuta to keep your team alive while doing good damage and also buffing? No? But yeah, that's it. Go to the review here, see what they're recommending, the pros, the cons, and the investment tips. For the Senti treasure. Okay, pretty short ones. Pretty short ones. That's what's going on here. Clip rocket launcher, which means that she provides very high burst generation, provides individual shields, and can activate Naga's buff. Tia is getting cooked even further. I'm gonna be honest. I think Tia is gonna keep dropping on the tier list. Like, her only reason at the moment to not be a T5 character is because we consider her a unit you put with Naga. And she cannot really cannibalize on your B1 because she re-enters. Like, that's the only two things keeping her alive. Naga and re-enter burst, so she doesn't really steal a good position another character could be using, no? But yeah, she keeps dropping, bro. It's crazy how poorly Tia Naga has aged. Naga better, it's just a matter of not getting bosses with cores, because Shift Up for some reason doesn't like them. Can heal the team slightly if her own shield breaks. Refreshes shields very often, right? So every 5-6 seconds, improving team survivability, and looks incredibly beautiful in her favorite item wallpaper. Okay. I would prefer something like the Pay one personally. Pay Clay? I always forget whoever the fuck the brownie one is. Fake brownie mommy enjoyer. Cons. Portable use a skill 2. A portable use of a skill 2 causes the enemy team to gain extra burst generation of her shields, and this is why she is getting a worse rating on PvP. I still think the majority of time Shift Up doesn't really test anything they do, or if they test, if they have a team that actually test, I'm like 99% sure they don't understand their game. Like they have a random guy that enjoys playing the games, and he's like, okay, numbers look higher, all good, put it out, right? Because yeah, they did a pretty good job with the 3 treasures this time, and then Senti was like milk level of dropping the ball. She does not heal the team if the ally shield breaks, even if she is the one making them, technically. Hence, we recommend not upgrading her favorite item past phase 1. I mean, directly don't even invest on her favorite item. Feels like a waste of resources, considering you need to get the doll up to purple phase 15, and then that she's getting even a worse rating when it comes to PvP. No. Story B. With Dola Delta Helm Aquamarine. I don't know about that. I think some of the girls here provide more value, but it's fine. Nitpicking as usual, no? More than anything. But yeah, her treasure itself is pretty fucking bad. Like, it's just not used at all. It is what it is. It's a pity. I hope the next batch, they only brick one of the characters. Like, if they do a signal treasure, they can break that. It's fine. Or an Epinel one. I know there is a JP bro always asking for the Epinel treasure, but they can break that. I don't care about that. But I hope the others, they keep making them like so far. Like the Sui ones, like the Private Modern ones. Those are like perfect. Like perfect treasures. That's how the system should be, right? A good upgrade for those units. I'm also curious what they do in the future, because at some point, the treasures we consider good now will be bad. We only get this twice a year. Like, let's not pretend this will be able to keep up with the release of new characters. So I don't know what their plan is. Are they planning on buffing treasures long term? Just keep releasing treasures for all their units that are bad in the meta and forget about the old treasures they release? Well, only time will tell on Kim's 20-year plan. So let's go do dailies and chill for a little bit on our favorite gacha.